What up? It's your favorite social media influencer, Mr. Bradley. Here I am with another video for you on how to create a good research paper. Now, today I'm focused primarily on created entries for your works cited page. Now, there are two main sources that you can use for this, and we'll get into those in a minute. Anytime that you are using somebody else's information, anytime that you are quoting someone else or paraphrasing someone else or summarizing information that you got from somewhere else, you have to assume that people don't know that information unless it's something basic like Donald Trump is president of the United States. That is known to everybody across the United States. You don't need to cite that if you say that in your paper somewhere. But if it's information that you think is not general knowledge, then you need to make sure that you cite that information properly. Part of that is creating a proper works cited page entry. So there's three resources I'm going to show you guys today. The first is right here. This is easybib.com. Now, EasyBib, of course, is a commercial website. So you're going to get hit with all of these pop-ups and all of these ads on the side over here. They are going to try to sell you different products that they are affiliated with. Ignore that stuff. That is not what you need to worry about here. When you're using EasyBib, okay, primarily you're just going to want to use it to create citations. So over here you click Create Citations. And because the computer network is moving incredibly slow and I'm recording a video, it's going to take us a minute to get there. So it'll ask you what kind of source you're using. Now you can do multiple different kinds of sources, and each source is going to be a little bit different when it comes to creating a proper works cited page entry. So make sure that you're using the right kind of source. Most of your stuff is going to be websites. Some of you might have books or journals, like medical journals. Click the More button. You can do newspapers, film, online video, online database, advertisements, the Bible. Just a whole different list of sources here, all the way down to things like or a thesis or a TV or radio or whatever. So we're going to call this a website because most of the stuff that you're going to get is going to be from websites. Let's say that we're using this article from the New York Times, and we want to build a works cited page entry for this article. So right here, click your link, make sure that it's highlighted. Right click on the link, select copy, and then on EasyBib where it says cite a website, you're gonna right click there and paste. Now you've just pasted that URL here and click search. And it's going to find your source information for you for the most part. EasyBib can find thousands of different websites and books and different things for you. So here, you've searched for this URL. Here's the title of the article. Here's the URL. This is the one you want to cite. So you click the cite button. You go through and you review everything. You want to make sure that you have everything in here. Here you've got your article title, your URL, your website title, the date it was accessed, and the date it was published. You want to continue from there. And then you want to add any missing information that you need to add. Right here you see that author's name is missing. So go back to the article. Let's see if we have an author on this article. Scroll down the page. And again, because this is a .com, they are trying to sell you a bunch of things. So you have to scroll through and get past all the ads and all the different things. So fairly long article. Looks like we're getting down near the bottom. And I'm not seeing an author on this article anywhere. So we can leave that blank. A lot of times newspapers will just have staff writers who will update content like this. So no specific author here. So we'll skip that part. It looks like everything else is good. So click the complete citation button. And it says your citation needs review. So you got to scroll down here, and here is your citation. Okay, it says there's missing information here. So you want to review your missing information. It's just going back to that author or contributor. So we don't have that information. So we'll just call it good. Now, again, because these are pay sites, you are going to have to oftentimes view a sponsored message once every 48 hours if you don't want to pay the $9.95 a month subscription cost for EasyBib. It's well worth it. You take 30 seconds out of your day, and then you can create citations. Now, I actually prefer this one, Citation Machine. And again, that's just my personal preference. You know, you've used this one all through college, and I even used this one for my master's degree. So I prefer Citation Machine. It works in pretty much the same way. This one allows you to choose your style. We're working on MLA format. You're doing a website again. So you copy paste the URL right here, search websites. Again, found the article. They've found almost all the information that we need. We don't have a publisher sponsor. You go to the final step. And you create your citation. So once again, here we go. Now, what you want to do with this then is here where you just want to highlight the whole thing and copy it. Right click, copy. Now, on your Microsoft Word document, if you've got a blank document, when you go to paste this in, there's going to be different paste options. Right click when it says paste options. Keep source formatting, merge formatting, keep text only. You will want to keep text only because then it's all in black. It's all whatever font and size you have set it to be, and you can fix whatever you need to fix later on. So there you go. That's how you create your citations. Now we're going to get into what a proper works cited page looks like in my next video. With this, you want to make sure, know where your sources are. Make sure you keep track of your source information because you're going to have to cite that information in your paper. And I'll remind you of how you cite that information again in my next video. Hang in there, guys. We are working through this process. I'm looking forward to seeing some great formal research papers from you. Make sure you keep up the good work. And as always, email me if you've got questions.